The cat has accompanied humanity throughout history, not only because of its beauty and mystery, but also because of the beliefs, traditions, and special role it plays in both the material and spiritual lives of humans. With all its multifaceted nature, the cat has become an indispensable part of the vast tapestry of human existence. Of course, in the grand tapestry of existence, every thread has its purpose, its place, and its meaning. This poetic truth resonates with the essence of life, where nothing is random and every encounter carries within it a spark of divine intention. Among the myriad beings we share this existence with, one stands out for its mystical allure: the cat. You may wonder, why did God place a cat in our lives? Is there a connection between these cats and the spiritual or religious life of humanity through the centuries? Today, let's explore this creature that seems so familiar, yet holds profound life philosophies and valuable lessons. So before we continue with the video and explore this interesting topic further, don't forget to like, subscribe to the Top Hidden Knowledge channel to stay updated on everything related to personal and spiritual growth. This helps us bring more content that can make a difference for you. Throughout history, cats have been cloaked in an air of mystery, their graceful movements and intense, penetrating gaze captivating the human imagination. Their enigmatic nature has made them subjects of reverence, fear, and fascination in various cultures. From the ancient Egyptians to modern folklore, cats have been associated with the divine and spiritual realms, representing more than just pets, but symbols of something far greater. In ancient Egypt, cats were revered as sacred animals, often linked to the goddess Bastet, the protector of home and fertility. Bastet was depicted as a lioness or as a woman with the head of a lioness or domestic cat, embodying both the nurturing and the fierce aspects of motherhood. Egyptians saw cats as protectors, both of the home and of the soul, as they were believed to have the ability to ward off evil spirits. The Egyptian reverence for cats was so strong that killing a cat, even accidentally, was punishable by death. Cats were not just pets, but spiritual beings, thought to possess a sacred connection to the divine. This sense of divinity associated with cats is not unique to Egypt. Across the world, various cultures have recognized the spiritual significance of these creatures. In Japan, the maneki neko, or beckoning cat, is a widely recognized symbol of good luck and prosperity. This small statue, often depicted with a raised paw, is believed to invite wealth and protection into a home or business. The maneki neko is a fixture in many shops and homes, symbolizing the desire for divine favor and material success. While the cat's gesture may seem simple, its cultural impact is profound, representing not just luck, but the deeper spiritual connection that humans have with these mysterious creatures. In Norse mythology, cats also played a prominent role. Freya, the goddess of love, fertility, and beauty, was said to ride a chariot pulled by two large cats. These cats, often described as being magical, were considered protectors and guides. The choice of cats to pull Freya's chariot was significant. The cat's agility, independence, and mysterious nature mirrored the goddess's own attributes. Cats in Norse mythology, as in other cultures, were not mere animals. They were seen as intermediaries between the earthly and spiritual realms, embodying qualities of grace, power, and mysticism. These stories are not mere coincidences. Across cultures and throughout history, cats have been regarded as spiritual emissaries. Their mysterious behavior, independence, and quiet strength have made them symbols of the unknown, of the spiritual forces that influence our lives. Cats' ability to appear out of nowhere and their affinity for dark, hidden spaces have made them seem like creatures that straddle the boundaries between the physical and the metaphysical worlds. Their presence has often been viewed as a bridge to the unseen, a reminder that there is more to the world than meets the eye. As symbols of the divine, cats continue to fascinate and inspire. Their spiritual significance transcends time and place, from ancient civilizations to modern times. Whether seen as protectors, guides, or symbols of good fortune, cats remain a constant in the tapestry of human spirituality, reminding us of the mysteries that lie just beyond our understanding. When a cat enters your life, it's not just a random occurrence, it is often a divine appointment. Their arrival tends to align with significant moments of transition, challenge, or introspection, subtly guiding us through difficult times. Spiritually speaking, the presence of a cat can be likened to receiving a messenger from the universe, a being that brings with it lessons, healing, and sometimes even warnings. For instance, consider the story of a woman who adopted a stray cat during a particularly turbulent period in her life. She had just gone through a series of personal challenges, losing a job, facing a difficult breakup, and dealing with feelings of deep loneliness. The cat, seemingly a random stray, appeared at her door one day and decided to stay. Over time, she realized that the cat's companionship helped her cope with her anxiety and sadness. The cat's calming purrs, its gentle presence, and the way it instinctively curled up beside her during moments of distress provided her with a sense of comfort and peace. Its serene demeanor served as a daily reminder that even amidst chaos, there could still be calm. As she focused on caring for the cat, she began to heal emotionally, finding stability in quiet moments of reflection. The cat had unknowingly stepped into her life as a guide, offering silent reassurance and support during one of her most difficult chapters. The woman came to believe that the cat's appearance was no coincidence, but rather a divine intervention that helped her find strength, peace, and clarity during a time when she needed it most. One of the most profound gifts a cat offers us is the lesson of presence. Imagine a cat lounging in a sunbeam, its eyes half closed, fully absorbed in the moment. It's a scene of total relaxation, a display of pure mindfulness. The cat isn't worried about the past or the future. It is simply existing in the here and now. This state of being, where every moment is appreciated and savored, serves as a powerful reminder to us all. In our fast-paced, productivity-driven world, we often find ourselves racing through life, ticking off tasks, and constantly planning for what's next. Yet a cat's stillness invites us to slow down. It encourages us to pause, breathe, and reconnect with the present moment. The cat, in its quiet simplicity, teaches us that sometimes doing nothing is exactly what we need to do. In a world where the emphasis is often placed on achievement and constant movement, it can be hard to remember the importance of being. Cats remind us that there is power in just being present. Whether they're curled up in a quiet corner or stretching lazily under the sun, they are not concerned with what needs to be done next. They simply exist in the moment, content and at peace. This lesson of presence encourages us to embrace mindfulness in our daily lives. It teaches us that we don't always have to be striving for something or chasing after the next goal. Sometimes the most meaningful moments are the ones we spend simply being. Cats also impart the valuable lesson of patience. They don't rush to fulfill demands or act on impulse. Instead, they live by their own rules on their own time. Whether it's waiting for their meal or calmly observing the world around them, cats act with a deliberate, unhurried approach. This is in stark contrast to the fast-paced world we live in, where instant gratification is often expected. We live in an age of immediate results, whether it's getting the answer from Google within seconds or receiving instant messages with just a few clicks. But cats show us that patience doesn't mean idleness. It means trusting that things will unfold in their own time, according to a natural rhythm. When a cat waits, it does so with quiet confidence. It doesn't fret about the future or try to hurry things along. It simply knows that when the time is right, everything will happen. This attitude of calm, steady waiting is an essential part of the feline nature. It teaches us that patience is not about passivity or inaction. It's about trust. Trust in ourselves, trust in the timing of life, and trust that the universe has a plan. The cat's approach shows us that, by cultivating patience, we can find peace amidst life's uncertainties. Through their stillness and patience, cats provide us with a beautiful reminder that life isn't just about doing, it's also about being. They help us remember that the world doesn't need to be hurried, that there is wisdom in slowing down, breathing deeply, and trusting the process. In a society that prizes productivity and constant movement, the cat's lessons of presence and patience are not just timely, they are essential. Cats are often regarded as sensitive and mysterious creatures, with an extraordinary ability to attune themselves to the vibrational energies in their environment. Many spiritual practitioners, both ancient and modern, believe that cats serve as guardians of energy, absorbing negative forces and protecting the spiritual balance of the spaces they inhabit. This intuitive connection to their surroundings goes beyond mere instinct. It is thought to be a deep, almost mystical ability that aligns them with the unseen energies that flow through our homes and lives. One of the most fascinating aspects of cats is their ability to sense energy shifts. Whether it's the presence of a person who is feeling upset or the subtle changes in the atmosphere, cats often react in ways that indicate they can detect emotional or spiritual imbalances. They might seek out a specific area in the house, curl up in a corner, or even show an unusual interest in certain people or objects. Many believe this behavior is not coincidental. It is thought that cats are naturally drawn to areas where energy needs balancing or healing. The sound of a cat's purring is often associated with relaxation, but there is more to it than that. Beyond its soothing effect on humans, the vibrations produced by a cat's purr are believed to have healing properties. Studies have shown that the frequency of a cat's purring falls within the range known to promote healing in bones, tissues, and muscles. Many spiritual practitioners suggest that these vibrations have the potential to heal emotional and spiritual wounds as well. The purring of a cat, in this sense, can be seen as an energetic tool that aligns and restores harmony, offering comfort to those who are emotionally troubled or spiritually unsettled. In ancient Russia, cats were regarded with great reverence for their perceived spiritual abilities. It was believed that the sound of a cat's purring could drive away evil spirits, purify a home, and rid the space of any negative energy. This belief was rooted in the understanding that the vibrations from a cat's purr created an energetic shield, protecting the inhabitants from malevolent forces. Such cultural beliefs highlight the deep connection between cats and the spiritual realm, illustrating how these creatures have long been seen as keepers of harmony and protectors of energy. In the modern world, energy healers and practitioners of alternative therapies often describe cats as spiritual filters. These creatures are seen as quietly working to absorb and neutralize negative energy from their surroundings. They can act as silent guardians, maintaining peace and balance within their environment, whether it's a household, a healing space, or even in the presence of a troubled individual. Cats seem to have an innate ability to sense when something is off in a room, and they will often place themselves in locations where their presence can restore equilibrium. Much like how a meditation session might help clear the mind, the presence of a cat can bring a sense of calm, allowing us to reconnect with the present moment and release any accumulated tension. Their role as spiritual healers is subtle, but for many it is undeniable. Whether they are acting as energy absorbers or simply providing emotional support through their calming presence, cats have long been regarded as silent healers, offering peace and protection in ways that are often beyond human understanding. Unlike many human relationships, where affection is often tied to certain expectations or conditions, a cat's love is pure and without any strings attached. They offer us a type of love that is simple and honest, accepting us as we are, flaws and all. Cats do not judge us for our imperfections. They do not ask us to change. Instead, they offer companionship and trust, teaching us that we are worthy of love just as we are. This unconditional acceptance is a beautiful reflection of divine love, reminding us of the importance of self-acceptance and compassion for others. One of the most profound aspects of a cat's love is its quiet yet powerful presence. Consider the scene of a cat lying next to someone who is grieving or going through a difficult time. The cat does not speak, offer advice, or try to fix the situation. It simply lies there, offering silent support. In those moments, the cat's presence alone speaks volumes. There is something deeply comforting in knowing that someone or something understands without the need for words. This teaches us the power of silent empathy. It reminds us that sometimes just being there for someone, without judgment or the urge to fix their pain, is more powerful than any words of consolation we could offer. Cats show us that love doesn't always need to be expressed verbally or through grand gestures. Sometimes love is about quiet companionship, being present in the moment and accepting others for who they are. This sacred bond of unconditional love and acceptance is a lesson that we can carry with us in all our relationships, reminding us that true love is about embracing others in their entirety, without conditions or expectations. Cats have an uncanny ability to reflect our emotional and spiritual states. Much like a mirror, they seem to respond to the energy we emit, whether it is calm, restless, or in turmoil. If a cat becomes unusually distant, agitated, or overly affectionate, it might be reflecting changes or imbalances in our inner world. This behavior can serve as a signal, encouraging us to pay attention to our emotions and spiritual health. In this way, cats act as spiritual guides, urging us to confront unresolved feelings, stress, or imbalances we may not be fully aware of. For example, many cat owners notice that their cats tend to become more affectionate or clingy during times of personal distress. If someone is sick, anxious, or emotionally overwhelmed, their cat may become more present, sitting close, or even seeking out physical contact more often than usual. Some cats will curl up beside their owners during moments of illness, purring softly in a way that seems designed to comfort. This heightened sensitivity suggests that cats are deeply tuned into the emotional landscapes of their human companions. Their instinctive reactions are often a mirror to the emotional shifts occurring in the home or the lives of those they live with. This behavior serves as a gentle reminder that we are interconnected beings. Our emotions and energy are not isolated. They ripple outward, influencing not just the people around us, but also the environment we inhabit. Cats, being highly sensitive creatures, pick up on these emotional vibrations and respond accordingly. They act as a kind of emotional radar, sensing when something is off or when their humans need emotional support. The fact that cats are able to sense these subtle shifts in energy reinforces the idea that our emotional and spiritual states are intricately linked to the world around us. The energy we project doesn't only affect those in close proximity, it influences the spaces we occupy. When we are at peace, our surroundings reflect that serenity. When we are in distress, the energy can shift, affecting the dynamics within our homes. Cats, in their quiet way, remind us to maintain emotional awareness, helping us stay attuned to both our inner selves and the energy of our environments. Through their sensitivity, cats guide us in understanding the importance of emotional balance and the impact it has on the world around us. Have you ever watched a cat move and found yourself mesmerized by the fluidity of their motion? Silent, deliberate, and executed with an almost otherworldly grace, a cat's movements are a perfect example of living in harmony with the universe. Their graceful steps, the way they arch their backs as they stretch, or the soft gliding of their bodies through a room, these movements embody a life lived in alignment with nature's rhythm. Cats, in their quiet elegance, remind us that life itself is a flow to be embraced rather than controlled. In our fast-paced, often chaotic world, it's easy to forget the importance of adapting to the flow of life. But cats, with their serene demeanor, teach us to approach challenges with both grace and adaptability. They don't rush or force their way through obstacles. Instead, they move through life with a quiet confidence, showing us that there is beauty in taking our time and allowing things to unfold naturally. When a cat faces a challenge, whether it's leaping onto a high perch or navigating a narrow space, they do so with intention, calm, and precision. The playful leaps and gentle nuzzles of a cat are a joyful expression of living fully in the moment. When a cat plays, it is wholly engaged, completely immersed in the action. These moments are not just about entertainment. They reflect the joy of simply being. Similarly, when a cat nuzzles or seeks affection, it's an invitation to connect, to share in the warmth and simplicity of the present moment. These acts are reminders that joy can be found in the smallest of interactions, in the quietest of moments. On the other hand, a cat's intense focus when hunting or observing something that captures their attention teaches us the importance of intention. Unlike the playful distractions of their moments of joy, when a cat is focused, they are laser sharp in their attention. Every movement is calculated, every step deliberate. This is a lesson in mindfulness and intention, showing us that in moments of action, we must be fully present and intentional with our energy. Whether they are still and calm or active and focused, cats demonstrate a harmonious balance between being and doing. They live with a natural rhythm, teaching us that true elegance comes from the ability to move fluidly between action and rest, to be present in every moment without forcing or striving. In this way, cats inspire us to seek balance in our own lives, embracing both grace in stillness and purpose in action. Incorporating a cat into your spiritual practices can significantly deepen your connection with the divine. Cats are known for their calming presence, which can create a peaceful environment ideal for meditation. Their soothing purring has natural vibrational qualities that can aid relaxation, making meditation sessions more effective and centered. For many, meditating alongside a cat becomes a shared spiritual experience, where the bond between human and feline serves as a conduit for divine energy. The presence of a cat can enhance the meditative atmosphere, as their quiet, grounded nature invites mindfulness and tranquility. Beyond the meditative space, the simple act of caring for a cat can also be a form of spiritual practice. Feeding, grooming, and nurturing a cat with love and attention are acts of mindfulness that cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude and interconnectedness. These daily rituals offer an opportunity to practice compassion and presence as you care for another living being. The gentle act of brushing a cat's fur or providing nourishment becomes more than just a task. It becomes a sacred exchange of energy, where both the giver and receiver experience a sense of harmony and balance. These routine, nurturing acts allow us to align with the rhythms of compassion and care, fostering a deeper awareness of our connection to all living creatures. Through the bond with a cat, we are reminded of the importance of gentleness, patience, and unconditional love, qualities that are essential to spiritual growth. In this way, cats not only enhance our spiritual practices, but also help guide us on our journey toward deeper self-awareness and a more compassionate, harmonious life. In many cultures around the world, cats are believed to have a special role as protectors against negative spiritual entities. Their presence is thought to purify the energy around them, creating a space that is safe, peaceful, and filled with positive vibrations. This belief aligns with the notion that cats are highly attuned to subtle changes in the spiritual atmosphere. They are often seen as sensitive beings who can sense shifts in energy, whether it's positive or negative. Their keen senses allow them to detect the unseen forces in their environment, and it is believed that they naturally work to ward off negative energies, protecting their space and the people within it. This concept is not confined to one culture. Across various traditions, cats are often considered sacred animals or guardians of spiritual realms. In ancient Egypt, for example, cats were revered as protectors of the home, especially in the context of spiritual well-being. The Egyptians believed that cats could defend against evil spirits, and their presence in the home brought good fortune. Similarly, in other cultures, cats are seen as intermediaries between the physical and spiritual worlds, acting as guardians who shield the home from unseen harm. Welcoming a cat into your home can be likened to inviting a guardian angel into your life. Their calm, watchful presence conveys a deep sense of security and tranquility. Cats have a way of quietly observing their surroundings, their sharp gaze often scanning for any potential disturbances in the energy of the space. Their stillness is not just physical, but spiritual. They bring a quiet but powerful energy that reassures their owners that the space is safe from negative influences. The way a cat moves through a room, its calm and steady demeanor, instills a sense of peace and protection. They are creatures of routine and poise, bringing balance to the home and ensuring that their environment remains undisturbed by negative forces. It is believed that their presence creates a sanctuary, not just physically but energetically, allowing the home to be filled with warmth, comfort, and positive energy. Ultimately, the belief in cats as spiritual guardians speaks to their profound ability to connect with the unseen and their natural role in maintaining harmony within the spaces they inhabit. By inviting a cat into your home, you are not just bringing in a pet, you are welcoming a protector, a quiet sentinel that helps keep the balance and sanctity of your personal space intact. Cats are fascinating creatures of duality, embodying both light and shadow in a way that reflects the complex nature of life itself. Their playful antics and curious behavior often bring laughter and joy, yet they also have a solitary side, spending time alone in quiet contemplation. This blend of exuberance and introspection is what makes them unique and teaches us valuable lessons about embracing all aspects of our own being. On one hand, cats are social and affectionate, seeking attention and companionship, often curling up next to their owners or playfully engaging with their surroundings. Their playful nature reminds us of the importance of joy, lightness, and connection with others. They encourage us to find delight in the simple things, whether it's a burst of energy during a game or a quiet moment of cuddling. Cats, with their carefree and spontaneous moments, teach us to embrace joy and fun as an essential part of life. On the other hand, cats also have an innate need for solitude. They often retreat to quiet corners, finding a peaceful space where they can be alone with their thoughts. This solitary behavior fosters introspection and self-reflection, urging us to spend time alone to reconnect with our inner selves. Cats remind us that it's equally important to honor our need for solitude, to reflect, and to nurture our mental and emotional well-being. In doing so, they teach us the value of balance, of knowing when to be outward and social and when to withdraw and reflect. This duality in cats perfectly mirrors the universal principle of yin and yang, the ancient concept of complementary opposites that exist in harmony. Just as light cannot exist without shadow, joy cannot exist without quiet moments of reflection. The ability of cats to embody both energetic play and peaceful solitude serves as a reminder that true harmony does not come from the absence of opposites, but from their integration. It is through accepting and balancing these contrasts within ourselves that we find peace and fulfillment. Cats, in their natural state, show us that embracing both sides of our nature leads to a more balanced, harmonious life. At its core, the presence of a cat is a profound invitation to grow spiritually. Cats, with their quiet yet powerful presence, challenge us to look at life through a more intentional and mindful lens. They encourage us to observe our surroundings more deeply, to engage with the world in a way that is thoughtful and present. Their calm demeanor and independent nature ask us to embrace life with patience, to love without expectation, and to trust in the natural flow of existence. Cats teach us that spiritual growth often comes not through striving, but through acceptance and awareness. Welcoming a cat into your life offers more than just companionship. It opens the door to a journey of personal transformation. Each interaction with a cat can be a reminder of the importance of grace, balance, and love in our lives. Their ability to live fully in the present moment without concern for the past or future teaches us to embrace the now. They encourage us to shed the weight of worry and allow life to unfold naturally, trusting that everything is exactly as it should be. By learning from their example, we begin to align ourselves more closely with the divine flow of existence. As you continue to share your life with a cat, take time to reflect on how their presence enriches your spiritual journey. Consider the ways in which your cat's behavior has taught you valuable lessons. What have they shown you about patience, about being present in the moment, and about offering love without conditions? Cats are uniquely capable of reflecting our inner world. They mirror our energy, our moods, and our emotions. Have you noticed how they sense when you're stressed, sad, or calm? In these moments, they often become a source of comfort, helping you reconnect with yourself and with the present moment. Reflect on how your cat's presence has inspired your growth. Have their quiet companionship and gentle affection encouraged you to be more mindful in your own life? Have they reminded you of the importance of self-care, stillness, and balance? These reflections can deepen not only your bond with your cat, but also your understanding of yourself and the divine. By opening your heart to the lessons they offer, you may find that your spiritual journey is richer, more peaceful, and more aligned with the flow of the universe. The presence of a cat is a sacred gift, offering a gentle reminder of the deep and intricate connections that weave through the fabric of our existence. Cats, with their quiet grace and intuitive energy, serve as living symbols of the balance between serenity and vitality. Their energy, wisdom, and unconditional love illuminate our paths, guiding us toward a life filled with greater harmony, peace, and fulfillment. Through their presence, we are invited to slow down, reflect, and embrace the simple, beautiful moments that make life meaningful. As we honor these remarkable beings, we are reminded to open ourselves to the spiritual wisdom they offer. Their calm and gentle demeanor teach us about patience, mindfulness, and the art of being present. By allowing their presence into our lives, we not only deepen our bond with them, but also invite transformation within ourselves. Their silent guidance encourages us to reconnect with our inner selves, find balance, and live with greater intention. In this way, the simple act of sharing our lives with a cat becomes a profound journey of spiritual growth, offering lasting change and a deeper understanding of both ourselves and the divine. What about you? What do you think of cats, these familiar yet incredibly mysterious beings? What life lessons or wisdom have you discovered from them? Feel free to share your story in the comments below. If you learned something from this video, please like, subscribe to the Top Hidden Knowledge channel for more content on wisdom, spirituality, and personal growth. If this video resonated with you, share it with others who might benefit. If you have time, check out other videos on this channel. Until next time.